Hello viewers, I hope all of you are fine. Today I personally visit to village Adina Sharif of district Swabi for the verification of Adina graves, but unfortunately that graves are now covered with different stones and some other materials, and according to the local people, the ornaments, the bones and some other utensil etc. are recovered from this, and now this area is already covered, and there are a large number of bushes and some other things due to which we cannot fully cover it with the help of video. Now, as I said earlier in my previous video, that there is a connection between the Asota Sharif straight stones or Stonehenge and the Adina graves. This was speculation. According to some archaeologists, these Stonehenge in Asota Sharif may be built by the Aryans somewhat in 1500 BC or 1200 BC. It means that it was built by the around about 3000 years ago. Now, if these erected stones are, you can say that these straight stones are megaliths was built by the Aryans, then it means that it was built by around about 3000 years ago. And if this is not true, then it means that it was older than that date. Now let's talk about Aryans invasion and who are Aryans. Aryans was basically, there are different theories about Aryans. According to one theory, which is basically the European theory, Aryans was Europeans, and they invaded these regions of Indus Valley and lived here for up to 500 to 600 years in these regions. Why they invaded these regions? Because this region was fully developed, organized by knowledge and some research, because this region is highly developed and well furnished on the behalf of the culture, tradition, and so many other areas are well developed of this Indus Valley. That's why that people are nomads and invaded these regions of Indus Valleys. According to another theory, which is the Asian theory, the Asian people basically are Aryans of the other countries, and they invaded this region around about 1500 to 1800 BC. Similarly, according to other theory, according to Hindus, Aryans are not nomads, but they are basically that people was basically the local people of these regions. According to another theory, Aryans are basically Siberian, and they came from Siberia region across Hindu Kush mountains with the help of the horses, because there are also different samples of horses, and their bones were found in the previous regime, and now after carbon dating and after testing of that material, it was confirmed that basically up to some extent here in this region there is the existence of the Aryan people. Now there is also different speculations or theories about the decline of Indus Valley. The one main reason that was put forward by the different historian is that basically this whole region was basically declined. The Indus Valley was basically declined due to the Aryan invasions. According to another theory, this region was basically declined due to the floods that was basically comes in these areas, and this areas was fully destroyed. According to another theory, this Indus Valley of Harpa, Mohenjo-daro and some other areas all of these are basically destroyed, and the decline of that was caused because of the explosion of atomic bomb, because the people of that time was very highly developed and very well equipped, because that time people was very knowledgeable and very well organized uh, in the field of research work, and very well known scientists are also exist at that time. Now, the according to Iranians, basically the word Arya came from the now modern word Iran. This modern word Iran is basically the another form of the word Arya. Now, according to Sanskrit text, the word Arya means a good person. Similarly, uh, according to the Europeans, we are Aryans and we are superior. This is this was basically the word of Hitler. According to Hitler, we are Aryan, we are superior. That's why we are the descendant of Aryans. Now, according to Hindus, Aryans was basically not European, but they are basically some somewhat local, or some belong to some other areas. But according to European, Aryans are basically white people and they have blue eyes, etc. These kind of people are Aryans, and they are superior, they are knowledgeable, and according to him, all the knowledge, wealth, and the prosperity, progress comes due to the Aryans at that time, because they were very highly developed. So these are basically the different theories, speculations about Aryans. Still research is going on, different samples were recovered from different areas, and still now further recovering are continue. So theories are changed time to time. We hope that due to the great research work, further investigation confirm the identity of Aryan, such that whether they are nomads or where they are local. According to European, the old Sanskrit text was basically found by, or the founder of old Sanskrit text was basically Aryans, and the old book Rig Vedas was basically written by the Aryans, and the Vedic society was basically made progress and become well developed due to the Aryans. So these are basically the different speculations about the Aryans. So I hope you like this video. Thanks for your time.